Throughout the years, this channel has gone through many ups and downs, many highs and lows, many other indications of being the same thing, up and down, vertical, horizontal, whatever you want to say. And throughout its history, I have changed my mind on many a thing. I've changed and tweaked what I originally wanted this channel to be to kind of where it is now, and honestly, I'm very happy at where we are currently. However, throughout all those years, there is one rule, one bedrock foundation rule that I have tried to keep for the betterment of, I want to say, going on almost 15 years now. And that is, if I start a series on a game on this channel, I will beat that game. Okay? Any Let's Play, playthrough, anything like that on this channel specifically, because streaming tends to make it muddy and gray, any series I do on this channel, I beat the game and finish the series. I never wanted there to be cliffhanger, wait and see kind of fortuitous, ambiguous, some kind of ending that made it not worth watching. And currently, there are 2 games that I have kind of bookended but not. Obviously, the more current one is Pathfinder Kingmaker, which is being done differently. Don't worry about it, I will finish it eventually. But the other is one that I have had on the back burner for a very long time. It is Graveyard Keeper. And if you've been around for I don't know how long, you will know that I have a Graveyard Keeper playthrough on the channel. It was the earlier-ish Let's Play that I did, but at a certain point, I realized I needed to change pace and kind of do something else at that point. So I put a pin in Graveyard Keeper, and I said I'd be back to it. Well, Graveyard Keeper 2 has been announced recently, and Graveyard Keeper came out free as well recently. I don't know how many people picked it up, or if it's still free currently at this point. But I figured, you know what? Fuck it. Let's play Graveyard Keeper. Let's start that series back up. And now, with all the DLCs and all the potential patches and updates that it's probably gonna see, this is the quote-unquote definitive Graveyard Keeper experience. I am very interested in jumping back into it for a couple reasons. One, obviously, I'm gonna beat it this time. 2, I remember stating back when I, put a pause on this game that I liked it better than Stardew Valley. And I still remember the reasoning why. It was because it was much more structured. It had a tech tree, it had a day-to-day kind of rolling busy work feel to it. And for me, that worked a lot better than Stardew. Stardew is still a fantastic game, and I like both of them, but this came a little bit out ahead. With all the updates and all the things and time having passed, do I feel that same way? So not only are we starting from scratch on Graveyard Keeper, because hell if I know where we left off, and, giving it our all with this new playthrough, I'm very curious to see if my thoughts are the same as they were. Now, I will state, right off the bat, this is going to be done a little bit differently than originally done. Also, my apologies that this intro is very long. If I remember to, I will put a timestamp for when we actually begin the game. So, we're going to be doing this a tiny bit differently, because I could technically stream this game and it would probably be a smoother experience, but I'm kind of busy with other things in the streaming service side of my own sanity. So, here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna record, or I'm gonna record, at least an hour chunk of Graveyard Keeper per episode, instead of the previous, not half hour. Well, they were half-hour episodes, but they were recorded over 2 hours or plus, and then I'd chop them up into what they were. We're not doing that. We're just going to go for an hour-ish plus, and that's going to be the episode. So they're going to be long episodes, but apparently that'll work well with the algorithm. Fuck it. Don't worry about the back-end quizzical mind stuff. The point is, this is going to be a long series. And if you're not interested in watching it, I completely understand. But if you were looking forward to seeing me replay Graveyard Keeper and actually finish it, well, bully for you, this is gonna be a long series. But I'm excited. I feel up to it. I think I can manage. I may regret that. I may regret this in another 7 hours or so, but I feel pretty confident that we're gonna get to the end of this game. It's a little jarring to see the save file here. 2019 is the last time I played this game for, I want to say 14 hours and 40 minutes, 156.3 days. And then other markers that I don't remember what they mean. See, this is the other reason why I wanted to start fresh. I don't remember where we left off. Any of the mechanics. I remember a couple things that we're going to be putting into practice early on. But 2019, for those that'll watch the VOD at a different point, it's 2026 right now. So it's been 7 years? 7 years. Oh, fuck me. That's almost half this channel's length. Oh. Alright, well, first and foremost, it's wiped. Oh, that felt dirty. But you know what? Fresh start, fresh and everything. Also, before we begin as well, I also wanted to point out that this game can get very grindy. I remember that. So, at a certain point, if I find or feel like this game is becoming too long, I am not opposed to putting in some mods. Alright? This game has had a long life, and there are plenty of people that have played it and modded it. I am going to say, kind of like how I did my Darkest Dungeon stuff towards the end there. If at a certain point time becomes a factor, I will put in mods. They won't be game-breaking mods, they're just going to be speed-up mods. But needless to say, if that point happens, just note that I am putting that in the air and being like, yeah, no, this might need to happen. Otherwise, let's see how well this game actually holds up. It is an ordinary day, and our hero is hurrying home when I didn't read that fast enough. Even in everyday routine. Okay, especially when you know that someone misses you. Oh, that's right, we have a loved one. And then we get isekai'd into being the Graveyard Keeper. That's right. Also, stop talking. I'm trying to be funny, but I need to read you too. A whole new chapter awaits you ahead. Fucking aces. But I need to go home. Can I go home? There is always a way to get home. Let me see. Your new home is a graveyard. Does that mean I'm dead? It means you're a graveyard keeper now, Harry. But I need to go home to my love. Then you need to be a good graveyard keeper. You should go dig up Gary. He'll help you sort everything out. Who? What a strange vision. What is this nightmare? Okay, let's find Gary. New task. Alright, let's see if we can remember buttons and everything like that. I remember this workstation. I remember these chests. And the basement that is closed and everything else. Oh, this is weird coming back to this. Oh, yes. Alright. Alright, Gary. Holy shard! I'm a skull! Sans. Why would you think I'm Gary? A man with a red eye told me I needed to dig up Gary. Red eye? I remember! Oh, shard, that's right, I'm Gary. How did you find me? The man told me that you'd answer my questions. Good, good. But first, let me ask you, who are you, and where the shard are we? I must be dreaming. None of this can be real. You're the new graveyard keeper? What else do I remember? Let me think. I remember that sound. Let's go check it out. Everything's so strange. None of this makes sense. I definitely remember that bell, and a donkey. Something is very wrong with that animal. He could be dangerous. Hi. You've unlocked a new technology. Blueprint, Donkey of the World, unite! Let me see, this guy was very communism, so got a fresh corpse from the town. Wow, a talking donkey! You can understand me. That's not a very good Russian accent. I think I'll stop. Let's talk. Who are you? I'm cheap labor. This cart isn't mine, so I have to work for the capitalist bastard who owns it. And I only earn 5 carats a day. This situation is deeply humiliating. You know where I'm coming from, right, comrade? The bastard pretends that he doesn't understand anything I'm saying. Anyway, I need to go back to town. You get rid of this one, and I'll bring you a new one. What a strange land this is. No, don't take it away from me as well. Hey, what are you staring at? Grab that juicy corpse while it's still fresh. What for? I feel like we should take it to the morgue. I don't remember why exactly. But I'm pretty sure it'll be fun, and might be profitable. Oh, am I going to puke? Let's do it. Alright, pick up the body. In we go. Shard, I like this place. Feels like home. Put the body on the autopsy table. Then, what's next? Oh yeah, slice some flesh from the corpse. That should be good for starters. No! This isn't right. Sure, it's not right. How could I forget? Maybe because I'm a talking skull with amnesia. Is it right that we don't know where we are? Is it right that I'm a skull? Nothing is right here. So shut the shard up and do what I tells ya. You promise you'll tell me how to get home? You just need to trade the meat to the village tavern for a beer. Talking skulls never lie. I doubt that. And then, bring the beer to me. Okay. Yay. We do an autopsy. We take the human flesh off of that, and we can be a cannibal. That's disgusting. That's your opinion. You'll get used to it. What should I do with the corpse? I don't know. Bury it. Take the corpse. I'll wait for you in the graveyard. Here we go. Onward we go. Cleaning up the graveyard. With everyone we meet. I don't fucking know. Oops, pardon me. Coming through. Let's bury it. Alright, so I need the blueprint disc. I need to set up a plot, and then put it in the ground. I got a rusty shovel, so let's go. A grave site. Let's make sure we can put it in a good spot. This is probably fine. We dig, dig, dig. As we do that. Put that in the in the hole. And there we go. Nicely done. This burial certificate. I remember money? Alcohol? Alcohol. Sure used to like it. A lot. Oh, shot. Here comes the bishop. He's your boss. Oh, I know. Ask him about the burial certificate. He should know something. I'd better leave now. I'll be in the morgue, waiting for my beer. Oh dear, I'm so tired. Why do I have to come here every week? Excuse me, sir? Oh dear, the new keeper. We've been expecting him for 30 years, but he pretends there's nothing wrong. Yes. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but your graveyard is a mess. There's no way I'm promoting you to cleric until you fix it. Alright, so yes, we need to clean up the graveyard, and then some wooden markers. As soon as the graveyard equality is 5, I'll be pleased to promote you. You look like a spiritual leader, and I'm a good judge of character. I fucking hate my life. I'm good at everything. That's why I was chosen. To represent his will. Your predecessor used to keep his stuff in a trunk somewhere. You should go check. I'll come back again next week. In fact, I'll come every sunning day. Maybe I'm not dreaming. Did I eat something? Oh, he's waiting. What should I say? Why is it you came here? It's part of my duty, the unpleasant part. It's kind of an old tradition. I don't know how much. I don't know much about all the traditions. Oh, that's me. I don't know. I don't know what we're talking about. I'm just here to represent his might. Oh no, that is him. God fucking damn it. My brain. Oh no, that's something that changed in 7 years. Holy shit, my brain is way more out of it. I have a tiny question. As soon as the body has been laid to rest, you can trade this burial certificate for money at the tavern. Alright. How do I fix the graveyard? Just repair all the graves. That doesn't take an hour, but it's your job. Alright. I'll leave for now. Repair kits are set up, all of that, and we have our long, grindy fun. Yes, we're gonna have a lot of things. I remember infrastructure. That's the one thing I definitely remember. Alright, so let's take a look. We need all of those, all of these, all of those. Beautiful. So let's dig up this stuff. Get all of those points. I remember energy is very important. The last time we played, we had implemented a lot of infrastructure into building everything, but because of that, I had a deficit on other points when it came to unlocking other things in the tree. So this time, I'm going to try and do my best to balance everything. And let's see, technologies, there we go, perfect. Do my best to balance unlocks rather than just going for one particular path, because now that I know that the game isn't really that flexible when it comes to unlocking things, I definitely have to space everything out. So, yay for that. But I also remember certain little tricks. So, hopefully, like this. Oh, need a technology to grab that. Hopefully, we can speed through the early game enough. Because I know what I need for other things too, and that's where I started to get a little, not questionable, because I know I needed a lot of skulls, and that kind of fucked me over a bit. Right. Hello. Welcome to the Dead Horse Tavern. I'm whatever. I'm the tavern keeper. I'm dropping the voice already. I came from the graveyard. I woke up here today and everything's been crazy. Sorry, how could I not have recognized you? Good. This is good. What do you mean, recognized me? Things are looking bright for our small village. When are you planning to open the church? I need to fix the graveyard first. Sure. It's been a while since anybody took care of it. So let's get down to business, shall we? How can we help? Here, I have this burial certificate. The bishop told me that you would buy this from me. Yes, that's right. As the head of the village, according to ancient contract, I have to trade it for money. Of course, only if you have any money. What do you mean? The village is going through hard times. We're short on money. But as soon as you open the church, pilgrims will bring lots of shiny coins to the village. So, do you not have? Can I not get? Oh, Keeper, could you kindly take this letter to the local blacksmith? Sure, where can I find him? Southeastern corner of the village. Alright, so I can sell that. And that's right, we need a beer. We'll get the bronze one. So we'll trade that in. And then, hey, would you like some meat? It's a delicacy in our village. I should be glad to buy it. You just need a royal meat stamp. Alright, so now we just need to get the stamp. Many years ago, there was an accident with an inappropriate meat. Ever since, all meat's been approved by the royal authority. And I don't need any trouble with the town. Does your meat have a stamp? No. I don't even want to know where you can get unauthorized meat, but wow, it looks really good. But without a stamp, my hands are tied. Where do I get this stamp? Oh, you can send a form into the mailbox and all that stuff. It's bureaucratic nonsense. I'll tell you another way, though, because we're neighbors. Just fucking get a forger, man. There's a guy. To be honest, I haven't seen him for a while, though. Ask Mr. Charm. He comes here every that's female day. I bet she can help you find him. Alright. So that's good. I know, let's talk to a few people just to get quests set up. You must be the new graveyard keeper. So I've been told. How do you know? Oh, if you live as long as I have, you'll probably learn how to read people too. How old are you? Don't ask that question. Where's my manners? I'm Miss Chain, the guy's innkeeper's wife. Nice to meet you. I have a few questions. Oh, you better talk with my husband. He's in charge around here. He's not only the tavern keeper, but also the head of the village. Besides, he really does like to talk. All I can do is sell you some recipes. Alright, that's fine. And that's blocked. You're not important. You can tell which guys are important because they're dressed up nicely. Bad luck. Not today. And then you. I'm not in a good mood. Go away. There's a cat. Kitty. Can I go pet the cat? Nope, can't go in the end. No. Shame, 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 shame. Alright, so with that, it's getting darker out. Let's see, known NPCs. I got the beer. Reached the 5. We don't have to worry about the donkey yet, but that was another thing we had a problem with. I never gave him enough carrots, and then we stopped getting corpses. Oof. And then blacksmith should be just this way. Is that him? No, that's the potter. That's the wood guy. In fact, you know what? Let me go check the map. There's the morgue. Oh yeah, this is all blocked off until I know where I'm fucking going. That way is not it. Look around. That's... Oh, that works. Hey, what are you staring at? Nothing, just looking around. I think I'm the local keeper of the local graveyard. May I ask who you are? Fortunately, I'm the local blacksmith. My name's Cresvold. Here, I have a letter for you. Of course, 1 minute away and he can't be bothered to come himself. I guess old habits never die. Thank you. Sorry for my nagging. It seems it's my new habit. Slimes again. Audric has asked me to get rid of them. I don't have time for this pesky little green bastards, but maybe you can help. Take this rusty sword and an energy potion. The sword is broken, but you can repair it with the whetstone and the grinder behind me. You can keep the whetstone. Maybe you'll need it to repair your shovel sometime. If you manage to kill them, bring me their remains and I'll spare you some material. Should be right up on the side of the house near the puddles. Alright. Energy is very important. Let's put in the sword, grindstone. F all of that. Boop. And then... Nope, not that. Let's see. Technology. Let's go with... I need energy potion there. That'd be 4, correct? Yes, it is. Okay. Now, how do I swing my fucking sword? Oops. Not like that. Spacebar? Probably spacebar. Yes, it's spacebar. There we go. Slimes taken care of. Oh, it's very windy today. I defeated the slimes. Excellent. And I got some iron parts. Good job. Take this whetstone, just sharpen your broken tools, and they'll be good as new. Hey, and I got jelly recipes. Where do I find metal? You know what? I like to work with metal myself. Where can I find some ore? You can find some metal along the swamp soil. There's a huge swamp to the west across the river. I used to collect ore there before the bridge collapsed. Alright. Perfect. Now, we could... I mean, I do want to invest in my infrastructure, as I tend to do, but I think I'm going to take this a little bit differently and do a bit more trading with villagers when it comes to getting parts that I need, especially as we move forward and kind of spread out in the... Hello, sir. As we spread out in the tech tree. So we'll see how it goes. Needless to say, so far so good. We're getting everything set up. I remember this tends to be... Oh, psst, hey, come here. Where have you been? The village? This place is so weird, but it feels so real. And everyone is okay with me just appearing out of nowhere. Shard, you're stealing my thoughts. Stealing. I remember, there's a cellar in your cottage. Some provisions must be stored there. Hey, I got that technology. Wheat, exactly. I remember baking bread from it and pies. Sweet berry pie. I got doughs and recipes, toast, onion toast. Oh, that's good with beer. Sean, you know what? I need a beer. This is beginning to feel like a one-sided relationship. I'm tongue-tied and I don't have a tongue. I'll tell you a bunch of stuff when you get beer. Questions? How do I get home? It was rhetorical. Do I look like a magic head with answers? Yes, actually. Shod, you smartass. I'll be waiting for that beer in my place. No beer, no answers. Alright. Can I get mushrooms yet? I can. Excellent. Beautiful. Get some berries as well. Oh, yum. I should... Let's see. Golden garden property. Yes, the garden I have no stake in. I remember the well. It is funny to see all this stuff and be like, I remember playing this game. I remember all of this. Let's see. That's all that. I don't need to do anything quite yet. Into the basement. What's that sound? Hey, there's Snake. Damn gate. I'll come here every night if I have to, but I'll get through eventually. Another Brooklyn-y accent there. Looks like I can remove this blockage and fortify the arch. Yeah, I need many more pieces. And then I can break all of this stuff. We want the wheat, though. Open this up. Use that for getting some stuff. We can go into here and build some trunks. We don't need to do that yet. Same thing with all of these pieces of broken barrels. Yep, we need those. We need those planks and filch and all that stuff. Excellent. Nails already gotten together. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. And... boop, boop, boop. There we go. Alright, well, let's put... Alright, click is doing that. Let's put the food in there. Gotta organize, after all. Let's put... Oh, forgot to put the planks in there. Shift click. Yep, okay. Repair kit. You know what? I'm gonna... Oops. Hold on to the repair kit. Throw all of those in there. Put the wheat in there. Excellent. I still have a small amount of energy, so let's go and check here. Can't do anything with the garden. I can get... No, can't do that because the tree is in the way. That's still in the way. Interesting. There it is. Move around. Grab as many mushrooms as we can. This can be fixed, but I need some stone. Alright. Hey, where's my beer? Here's your beer. What a disappointment. I think I need something stronger. Alright, you seem like a decent guy, so here's some advice. Stop running around bragging that you're from another world. Today, you whisper that to a drunk buddy in the tavern, then tomorrow your face is on every pole in town. So if you want to keep yours, just stop. Maybe he's right. I should be more careful. So what's your question? I do have questions. Yes, because there is an inquisition here that I have to burn people with. I remember I have to cut firewood for burning people. How do I get home? Easy. I'm sure you would use a portal in Witch Hill. So I just need to go through it like that. Do I need to turn it on first? I obviously don't have a brain inside here, so I'm not sure where this knowledge is coming from. I've told you everything I can remember. Maybe some books from the library would help ya. Wow, the church has a library in its cellar? Or maybe Astrologer knows something. He's a smart man. He used to steal books from the libraries when he was a kid. How do I get the library? Through the church and the wine cellar. Even the morgue is connected. Yes, there's a many, many things. Nah, I used to like fishing. I remember fishing. Oh, once I caught a fish this shard. I've got no hands to show you how big it was. But believe me, it was huge. I hate fishtails. And once, you know what? I'll go. Sure. It's nice to have legs. Don't forget to bring wine. Alright. So, astrologer. He's so smart, very cheerful, though I don't know him personally, I think. But his wine was the best, and he was a big friend of the lighthouse keeper. They used to hang out at the lighthouse every moon. Where's the lighthouse? Somewhere near... Shard, I don't remember. All these questions were so frustrating. You've got a very good friend, you know. You're not a very good friend, you know. Alright, so we'll get you some wine. To repair that, which is definitely something we're going to need to do. Yes. Lots and lots of repair work. Lots and lots of fixing things. That's what this game is. Lots of fixing of things. You know what? For now, I'll hold on to these things because I need to get everything ready for... Ooh, the infrastructure. Got a big old grin on my face. Alright, let's clear the yard out. So that when we do need to build some stuff, we do have at least some space. I do this. Yes, I can. Stone. Good old swampy area over there, as long as we get some sticks. All of that. Alright, what do we got in our tech tree that we can do? We are going to need... a lot of things. What do we got for you? Okay. This we're going to unlock, because we do need skulls for a future project. So we do need to unlock that. Then, let's do simple grave stuff for at least cleaning up the graveyard. We've got nature. We can transplant bushes and trees, but I don't necessarily want to do that yet. Primitive nail stuff. I think we're going to want a saw. And then food we don't unlock ourselves, we find recipes. So, yay. And then that is placed for wood. I can do this. Nope, I'm out of energy. Oh, you know what? No, let's just go to bed. We'll sleep. We'll gain the energy. Yes, we have to have a good night-day cycle, or else we won't see the light of day ever again. We'll wake up. I'm so refreshed. This is not good. I'm not good at all. Who do you think you are? I'm the new graveyard keeper. Hooray, a kipper. Wow, I've been here for so, long. I'm Yorick. No, I'm so lonely, poor me. It's too bad you're here. Wait, no, on the contrary, I'm very glad to see you. But we do have a rather unpleasant fellow buried here. We'd really like to have a new neighbor instead. That sounds like something you can help with. I don't exactly know what I'm doing here, buddy. The half-dead skull, that jealous bastard. Haha, he can only dream of what a peaceful rest we're having. Who am I kidding? It's terrible here. Especially that guy down on the lower right corner grave. He's so mean. Could you just get rid of him? Just dig him up and throw him in the river. I can even give you his license that I stole back when I was alive. License? You're such a dummy. To dig up a corpse, you need a license. The old keeper used to buy them through the mailbox near the church. Alright, so, this is telling me that I need to... for rearranging corpses. Looks like a good place to work on making a cozy home. Maybe I can finally stop dreaming about this skull. Let's see. Set up things. Ooh. Cupboards and drawers and rugs. Make this place pretty. Very nice. We can cook some things, but we need sticks to make bread. Beautiful. And then in here we've got plenty of flour. Or plenty of flour to make dough. Oh, we don't have any water, though. Alright. Keep an eye on it. Alright. Finish doing that. Alright, everything else seems to be fine. Alright. Let's... No, we can't build anything except from here. So let's take a look at what we can do. We can do a sawhorse, which is easy enough to pull together. Let's see, we gotta space it out and make it good, because this is where the pipeline, let me actually, can I move? No, I can't. Those are stuck until I remove them. So that I don't want to do right now. We're gonna put the sawhorse here, because then we can just take the log and put it here. Yes, the infrastructure. Alright, and then we just need wood, and I can make markers. Beautiful. Stone cutting. What do I need for stone cutting here? Stone cutting 2. That'd be here. Yeah, stone working here. I need a stone cutter, so I need more red. So let's just dig up a little bit of stuff there. Let's get the hole opened up, so that when a dead body does get delivered, it's at least not sitting out in the middle of nowhere. And we need some stone for that, so that's not good. We can repair this, so we can get some more autopsy tables and maybe a trunk, but not right now. This needs oh yes, the wooden beams and stuff. Lots of other things, but that's at least, you know, set up for later. Let us go into here. Can I even go in there? Nope, the door is locked. Royal service box will not open until there is at least a word that I'm thinking of when we open up the church. Okay, let's see here. I think this was the guy that I could exhume, but I don't want to exhume him yet. Let's make this place look good. Let's tidy up here. There we go. Clean up these. Let's not at least get negatives. Kind of even ourselves out here. This one's also not bad. There we go. That needs wood. This guy's got some stone here. Plaster that back up. And then, yeah, let's finish that one. Can we have it? Can we finish it? Yes, we can. Yay! Alright. Not too shabby. And then we can't do anything over on this side until we get to meet the Inquisitor. Oh, joy. Wasn't he just a charming fellow? Anyway, let's do a little exploring then. Down over in this way is the bridge, which I need a wooden plank and a bunch of nails to fix. I remember that That didn't proc. The achievement for that didn't proc the first time I played this game. So hopefully it will now. Alright, and then this is this the ash pit? Or, no, this isn't where we burn the bodies. Here's where we burn the bodies. But we can't do that yet. Welcome to the crematorium. Let's see, the map I still can't do much with. Down is the swamp. Let's just go across, talk to some more people. It is, I want to say, Mosquito Day. So that's not gonna, you know what, I'm gonna gulp that down so I can at least do some things. I need a different technology for that. Let's go up and down, all around. That's a thing. That's another grave. Greetings! Mill's broken, sorry. If you need something milled, you'd better go to the town. It's too bad. I have nothing to mill. I live in the graveyard. Keeper, nice to meet ya. Have some old reserves you may find useful. Oh, you have some old reserves for wheat. Good to know. Alright, so yes, we could potentially fix that. Doors, yeah, I can't go in there. So yep, we can fix the mill. And then down here through the wheat. At least there's not corn, because then the children of the corn would be like, hey, get out of here. Hi. I need to finish my chores, or Father will be terrifyingly angry. Alright, fine. I'll let you do your own thing so you don't get the belt. What are you selling? I'm not buying, even if it's drugs, or magic elixirs. No, I'm looking around. I don't know what's happened, but everyone is telling me that I'm the graveyard keeper. Oh, then you're even worse than the shifty traveling merchants. I must say, your whole profession is a fraud, and I don't like it. Now that I've made my position clear, we can do business. Okay. Why is burying people a fraud? Oh, and I can't take things from your fucking garden, you bitch. Fine, I get it. I'm stealing, but still, if you're gonna talk to me like that, I'm gonna take your fucking carrots. I'm gonna take your cabbage. Your cabbages! Your goddamn cabbages. I am curious, you know, since I'm starting this from fresh, where the DLC is gonna start coming in. I am very curious to know. There's a path this way. Whoop. I don't have a map for it, so I don't know. Hi there, I'm Corey. I'm the graveyard keeper. Nice to meet you. If you need some stone materials, I'll be happy to help you. For wooden materials, you can visit my brother, Tress. Okay, so this guy gets me stone and no chopping trees. Are you... Yes, you're the wood guy. Hi, I'm Tress. I'm the graveyard keeper. Nice to meet you. If you need some wooden materials, I'll be happy to help you. For stone materials, you can see my brother, Corey. Oh, yeah, they're definitely brothers. So, yeah, how much money do I have? A pretty decent chunk of money. So, yeah, I can either... I mean, I probably should do both, but I can bury bodies, get money, then buy the resources I need, or do all the stuff to build up all my infrastructure. What do you got? You got manure. And that's good to know for later. You are... Good day, sir. We sell the finest dairy products. Do you have beef? Oh, no, sir. Well, our cows are our friend. We don't like those folks from the town. I bet they eat even human flesh. But they're smarter than us. But I think they're just barbarians. Right. Alright, we move on. Oh, everyone's going back home. I should probably too. I remember this game is slow to move around with. I'm a guard in the dark. Good for you, sir. Good for you. But yeah, not a lot of shit happens. Ooh. It's the egg basket. Fresh eggs. I can make omelets. I can just steal them. No. I mean, probably could. No one's gonna stop me. Well, no. Guards can stop me. Do I still not have more map? I do not. And then this up here is to like a castle thing. Gypsies are around in this area. I smell something tasty and smoky. If you're looking for someone to read your palm, you should go to town. Everybody here is scrambling to earn enough to buy a scrap of bread. That's a great smell. It's great, isn't it? That's my kebab. It's an old family recipe. Bring me some good fish fillets and I'll teach ya. Alright. Can do. And then down here. This way? Nope, this is just beach. Maybe up more. We've got up the coast. The lighthouse keeper is not around here. Oh, yep, here's the castle. Oh, it is very dark. Here, I'll grab some berries while I'm at it. Oh, can't go that way. There's a dude over here that sells me weapons, or at least he'll eventually sell me weapons. Yoink. Get some flowers. Lovely. Just grab some material while I'm headed away. I remember we'll get some stone and clay from certain places. And there's up above, where we can't get to yet. Ooh. Oh yeah, this is the stone guy. Oh, got stuck. Can I mine stuff here? No, I can't yet. I can't keep bees. Follow along the wall for now. Just trying to situate myself with the world. Berries are always good. Always needed. Always wanted. Berries and mushrooms. There's this thing. And then up and around here, we can get more berries, more mushrooms. We need more mushrooms. Grab these. Grab that. All of that. No, I can't claim the property. We saw that earlier. And then the swamp. Well, this area is super not great. But I know there is iron ore and some stone in this area. But there's also some slimes. So, probably on a better energy thing here. There's iron, or copper, an ore of some kind, and ore. Either or. It's gonna be interesting. I don't remember some of the jokes I've made many years ago. So I probably definitely will repeat myself on some cases. This is the apiary. We can just kind of take all of this. We can scrap it. Don't scrap too much of it because I don't have any energy to regain. So until we get more honey or get the apiary, we're not going to worry about that. And then bringing all of that back to the house is a long trek. But we know it's here. Reacquainting ourselves. Oh, come on. Around and around. More stone. Definitely need more stone. Here's sand. Can't get sand. Fish. Oh, I remember this waterfall. It was fucking deafening. I remember that. And we're back down to the graveyard, which we can't do anything with until we get planks. Which that might be... Let's see. Where is planks? Planks is all the way over here with also repair kits. And then Joyce. I remember we got very far into this tech tree. Fun. Alright, can we get anything currently right now? We don't have any writing. We could do the beekeeping now. I think we'll need a little bit more. Let's see, did any... No bodies. Got it. And then, yeah, we can only hold one body at a time. Alright. Let's do a little bit more landscaping here. Just get things situated. Let's go take a nap. Let's see. Bop, bop, bop. Boop. Lots of that. Lots of sticks. All of that. Nice nap. Oh, laying in bed. Oh, we got a corpse. We've got a corpse. And then we'll go back to sleep. You fucking missed the... You missed the whole... Oh, wait, no. There's nothing for it to go to. That's why it missed. Alright. Skull. We'll extract the skull. For later. Yeah, the body's a little fucked up. Honestly, getting all of this stuff would be useful. I can't do anything with that. Those are kind of useful. Alright, we'll leave it at that, because we need a lot of skulls. Let's see now. Grave site. Put you right there. Dig up you. Bury the body. Get that. Definitely could use a thing around it. But right now, as long as they're in the ground, I don't care. So we will go back to sleep. And then figure out what we do next. There we go. We do need to find... Yeah, get another thing going on here with the moon day. That shouldn't be too bad. You know what? I'm gonna put the skull there. That'll help us with that. And then I can't cut this down. Oh, can't cut these down yet. I can pick up this. Good amount of stone for later. And then, yeah, what do I need for cutting down trees? Might be a different technology up, but that could be also wooden anvil. This, firewood. No, I need stone cutting. Mining. Oh yeah, that's stockpiles, all of that. No, I think I'm gonna put in some stuff for beekeeping. And you know what? Transplanting too. Might as well grab all of that. Can't do anything with that though. Alright. Might as well unlock it while I can. Instead of saving up. Now we're going up. Oh, well. Not now. Well. Fuck. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to talk to the Inquisitor now. Yep. Unlocked new technology. Everything is ready, Monsignor. Good. Were there any problems? No, Monsignor, except there was the strange fella snooping around. Oh, there he is. Halt. I live next to the graveyard. I'm the graveyard keeper. He calls us guys. Why, he's a cultist of certain, Monsignor. I know the bishop. He appointed me the graveyard keeper. Interesting, but I believe you're a friend of his, though it's not a terribly impressive feat. Just pay him a compliment and he's your friend. But appointing someone to the graveyard is certainly outside of his area of responsibility. I have to visit him and remind him again of his limited authority. Would you join me at the witch burning ceremony? I'd rather not, for many reasons, but sure. So how did you find yourself in such an interesting position? Dodge it. Well, it just happened. There's nothing special to say. You're definitely hiding something, and I'll find out what. Here I am, the Great Inquisitor. I protect the one true faith, and that humankind itself. We're having a troublesome time in the town, and the ship of the dead is already overloaded. And there's a new one stuck in the shipyard. There's a ship of the ship of the dead. Fun stuff. Your graveyard is opening again at a suspiciously auspicious time, or whatever the word is. The dark cult is rising. I can feel it. Righteous anger rises with it in my soul. We've burned thousands of witches and heretics for 30 years, and it's only the beginning. Yeah, I never liked you. Burn the witch. Burn. Light the fire. Yes, Monsignor. Yeah, I never... Yeah, long live the Great Inquisition. So, you work with a lot of dead bodies, huh? I think it's part of my job, yeah. And you live right beside this hill, near the graveyard, that's right? Yeah. Interesting. You know, I need someone from, to be my friend here at the village. A friend of mine is is a friend of the Holy Inquisition. I don't trust the villagers. They don't go to church, and even refuse to lay in their graves after death. But you're new here. You might notice something unusual. Sure. It'll be a pleasure to be your friend. A wise choice. Friendship based on trust is goodwill. To earn my trust, and to be a friend of the Inquisition, you'll have to show me your goodwill. Yeah, basically, just chop wood for the burnings. Everything in due time. Today is a day of wrath, not a day of sweating the minor details. We can talk next mail day, or any other mail day. I like to come here. It's no place other to feel my holy whatever the fuck it is. Oh boy. And then this is what I need. And then we can get marble here and stone here and other things. There's also a burned house over here as well, with a graveyard and some stuff. Yeah, there's not great shit going on in this place. That I remember firsthand very much. Oh, but I can get a shortcut. I can't, but I could. Oh, and this is the vineyard. This is where we can make wine. We can't do that now because we don't have that technology. If we get the shortcut, though, that'll help. But nevertheless, yeah, no, great witch burning. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, moving on. The shame I didn't get their ashes. I need those crafting materials. If I shift, am I running? No, I don't press shift to run. No, we're good. You know what? Let me grab some water while we're here. And then we character use. And get drops of water. Excellent. Alright, we needed those for baking and food. There we go. It's good to see how to use a sword. The guy told me about how you helped him. Have a beer. It's on the house. Great. Thanks. Good to know. Here we go. We've got a trade. I can give you that. And then a teleport stone is something I do need. So we'll grab that as well. Graveyard. There's a garden next to the graveyard. Can you tell me anything about it? The garden, it was seized by a merchant to cover someone's debt. I can't find anybody who will make use of it. I can give you permission to use the garden. Who else would agree to grow crops near a graveyard? Yay! I'll keep listing. Sounds great. Good, but you still need to talk to the merchant. It's technically his property. It's not exactly proper to give you permission without his approval, but I'll be fine if you can promise to settle the details with him later. Yeah, I'll get more quest stuff. He comes to trade every mosquito day. He owns the barn just south. Yep. I remember that as well. Hello, are you someone new? No, you're just playing music. And then there's the wife. Alright, and then the... merchant comes down from here. I don't know where the goddamn lighthouse is, but I'll find it tomorrow, because that's the day I need to find it. Oh yeah, can I do this? Home, and then it takes a while for it to reload, but can I put it on? No, I can't put it on my hotbar. That's fine, though. While I'm here, boop, 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 since I'm not going to be selling any of this stuff. Let's see. Make some dough. Make some more dough. Just so that we can get that. Let's grab a bunch of sticks. Add that to the furnace. Wait for that. I forgot that takes time. So we do a bunch of dough in the meantime. Beautiful. Bread. Are ya bready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain. Get us more water. You know what? Let's grab a couple buckets. Beautiful. And then... not quite. We will use all the water there. Do that. Okay, good. I don't remember if they had this previously, but I remember I had to have a lot of my stuff in my inventory for it to be used for crafting. That doesn't seem to be the case now, though. I don't remember if that's fully accurate in what I remember. Alright, so now we can, let's see, yes, meat slices. Well, if anyone's going to be a cannibal in this town, it's going to be me. I remember before I had figured out that this game wasn't as flexible as I thought, which I'm really hoping that in the sequel, Graveyard Keeper 2, we get a little bit more of a choose-your-own-path kind of leveling up thing. A little bit more open-ended on what you can unlock and... What's words? Unlock and progress the way you want to. No, I don't know if that's the case, but I'm hoping that is a thing for the sequel. Alright, let's go here. Let's gain permission from the garden. My property now. Empty garden plot. Let's put something there and something there just so I have it ready for when I need to start planting things. Alright, and then nothing else here and here. We're all good. Let's put the mushrooms, the dough, the steak we'll hold on to, and the beer. Oh, berries as well. Okay, since now I know that's the case, we'll wait for all of this to come out and pop out of the oven. And then we can just put the bread there for later. All right, new day. So let's go and check out the lighthouse and sit around there, because I also remember there's a lot of apples. We can pick some apples while we wait. We'll get that. And then I guess we'll call it a first episode back. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a good plan. I mean, there's plenty more to see and do, but we do want to pace ourselves. That wouldn't be great to blow our entire load day one. This is a slow process, rebuilding back up what we had, getting to... I don't remember you. I don't remember where he's come from, but hey, yep, nope, there he is. Excellent. Hi. This guy must be crazy. You think I'm crazy? I didn't think that. I'm just trying to stay positive. And I know what truly matters. What? Do you think you can understand? No. Dig. He wouldn't, because he can't see. Oh, then I'll tell him a sweet lie. The only thing that matters here are peace and herbs and sweet, sweet things. Sweet like honey. Bring me some honey and I'll teach you how to make a cake. Because something better, I don't know that show. Alright. Good to know. Alright. Further on to that's not gonna help us. But, hey, you know what? We unlocked it. Ooh, what's this? Ah. He's a distiller. He's a kooky old kook or coot. Something, whatever he is, he's illegally doing moonshine or whiskey or whatever the fuck's going on. Right up to here. Hi. Are you the astrologer? I used to be. Now I'm more of a lost soul in this dead-end world. I'm the new graveyard keeper, and I need some help. Everyone needs something, except me. Knowledge brings only sadness, young man. You seem pretty happy. Your trivial needs are meaningless to me. He sounds like me. So there's no way you can help me? Listen, let me see. You're looking after the graveyard? Yeah. Quiet. Bring me a skull. It's pretty illegal, but who cares about that stupid Inquisitor's law? Oh, damn, I put the skull... The talking one? Gary? He's kind of my friend. I don't think it would be appropriate. No, I just need a simple skull from another dead body. Damn it. Alright, I'll be fucking back. That's not what I needed the skull for. There's a different thing I needed the skull for. And I guess I'll need it sooner rather than later. Still, excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Pardon. Hey, sir. Let's go grab the skull. Be quick about it, too. Before the day ends, and the quest needs to be done a whole week over. Let me have a piece of bread. Yum. Carbolicious. Carbolicious? Really? No, I'm insane. What do I know? Words. I think I remember the mumbling. Either way. Berries, mushrooms. Give me that. All of those. While I pass by them. Enter there. Just at the foot of my bed. Everything will be fine. I'm pals with the Inquisitor. What's the worst thing that could happen? Oh, we can burn me alive at the stake? Oh, no, that is pretty bad. That is pretty bad. Isn't there things I can grab from that? Maybe. I need seeds, though. Seeds would work. Oh, I need to start stockpiling carrots as well. Alright, well, I'll see you later, then. Fuck. That body's gonna be there for a minute. Don't worry. I'll bury it. Gonna need so many skulls. So many fucking skulls. Alright. Through here. Down we go. Where we stops, everyone knows. Hopefully not the Inquisitor, though. Alright. There you go, sir. I have one skull. Not terribly clean, but every bone is in its place. Perfect. Oh, and a body. Seem to have a talent for anatomy. The human body is so mysterious, perhaps even more than the sun and stars. I believe one day you'll learn much about the human body and the soul, and then you will find yourself absolutely lost. Now, as we are not partners in crime, what is it you want from me, my curious friend? I need help. The portal up at the hill? I never heard of it. Maybe not exactly never, but at least not for many years. In another life, I had a friend. By the way, he was a graveyard keeper like you, and he was mad about this portal. Yes, I think the whole thing about this game is that it's a big looping... Basically, I'm Gary next loop. It's amazing how much he knew about this portal. What happened to him? Just disappeared. Hasn't been seen or heard from since. I tried to find him, but nobody knew him. I even started thinking it was a figment of my imagination. It was a hard time for me. So about the portal. I think we found a way to activate it. It was something magical, so I don't remember. But it should be in his diary. Just before he disappeared, he gave me this key. It opens a metal gate in the northern part of the church cellar. Somewhere in there, there's a notebook. Why didn't he take his notes? Oh, I tried, but there's a secret to the key. I tried for months to find out how it works. Maybe it's just in my mind, and the key opens nothing. Anyway, here, take it. Try to learn how the key works at the study table in the church cellar. When you have his diary, bring it back to me. Excellent. Alright, well, that is good enough for me. And then, hello there. Holy mackerel, boy. You look like someone who desires to be a part of the magic world of fishing. I don't know much about fishing. Lucky you, I know a whole lot about fishing. So relaxing, and I can be profitable. Plus, fish are really tasty. Sounds great, I'm in. Smart choice, boy. I'll provide you with everything you need to teach you how to cook fish. Excellent. So, I need a rod. Do you have anything to give me? Ah, that I do, my boy. Have an old one, but I'm not just handing it over. I'll ask you for some moths. They're good bait, but can only catch them at night, and I can't hardly make out anything in the dark. Alright, so can we trade some fish? I could also just buy a fishing rod, but I think trading for fish makes more sense. So we're going to need to unlock moths. Actually, technologies. Yeah, we need that over there. Ooh, we've got blueprint for compost unlocked now. I need the gentle butcher thing if I'm going to keep taking skulls from people. Yep, and manure. All that. Yeah, it looks like the only thing I can get is compost heaps. You know, let's grab it. Nope, not you. Not. Alright, well, I've already picking at it, so might as well grab that. Grab a couple apples as well on the way back. Nope, that's not. Alright, fine, sure. I need the stone anyway. It's not what I keep trying to pick up, but fine. Fine, fine. Alright. So, sit rep then. We need to bury more bodies, get a whole bunch more points. Unlocking the church, I think, is going to be our main concern, because that's going to at least move the story forward. Getting a whole bunch of unlocks on the trees, on the tech trees, specifically, not, you know, cutting down trees, though we do need to cut down some trees to get wood and make a whole bunch of stuff. I'm feeling like at a certain point, if I do need to, I will grind off screen to get things. But again, I may just, at certain points, also just put in some mods. I don't know yet. Still early days in the playthrough, but so far so good. Compost heap, we don't have anything for that. Let me go and just deposit a bunch of stuff. That's the permission on that. This, we'll put the steak in there for now. Apples, and that. Do I need the flowers for this? I'll hold the flour for the moment. And all the other things. I can also make some food still, because I have 20 fire. That's not bad. I'll put the key in here for now as well. And then, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just put the flour here for now. Keep everything nice and tidy and clean for the next time.